Hello, I'm going to be going over the new champion, Hobgoblin. So I'm going to be reviewing him in the perspective of a competitive Battlegrounds player. So I'm going to be harsh, and I want him to be able to reliably take fights in a quick amount of time because, well, Battlegrounds is my mode of expertise. This showcase is going to have him at various ranks and with and without Ascension. I'll be showcasing the rank 4, the rank 4A1, and the rank 5A1 because he is in the gold pass, so I believe that a rank 4A1 is more likely. However, going forward, I will likely just do rank 4, rank 5, and then rank 5A1. Yeah. So I definitely recommend you get him to Sig 200 because it's just really beneficial to have that extra energy vulnerability. And even just awakening, starting the fight with 3 maniacal charges is a necessity. My stat focus is just armor penetration. I believe that crit rating, he doesn't really rely on crits for damage, so crit rating and crit damage is not a big deal. And then his special damage, the hits themselves don't really do that much. It's all in his incinerate damage for him, so I just have it on armor penetration because why not? It could be whatever, honestly. The relic I have on him is a rank 5 Sentinel relic. I recommend this highly because it gives incinerate vulnerability and also increases your attack rating against mutants. Okay, let's get into the rank 4 gameplay. Okay, let's get into it. So this is the rank 4 versus a rank 5 Ascension 1 Dust. I would say Dust is his target matchup just because he has that ability of hitting block, and when he glances he incinerates, which pretty much just works on Dust. I mean, yeah, so rotation is pretty simple, just special 1, special 2. However, you want to heavy charge into your specials, which I personally am not a fan of, especially when it comes to the special 1 because there's no like safety net. You just got a special intercept. I spam a lot of light attacks because repeated actions give you more incinerates and just there's more damage without giving her as much power. So despite punching up 1.5 ranks, it still only took 53 seconds, which honestly isn't bad. I mean, this is still a winnable score. However, yeah, it's not like anything spectacular. Getting into this Toad, I just wanted to show like where his utility points are. So he's poison immune and he has a heal block on his specials if you light attack into one. Although I don't here just because like I kind of have like Despair helping me, or at the very least I don't need it at the moment. So I'm doing the same old heavy charge into special 1. Yeah, I mean his rotation doesn't exactly change from fight to fight. The only thing that would be different is like how many hits you're doing to get those maniacal charges. Like I'm at 18, sometimes you'd want to stack a little more, like yeah, 19 here. You'll notice that I'm doing the relic for the heavy opening. That way I have the incinerate vulnerability for my special 2. Yeah, so this is once again 1.5 ranks punching up, so slower, but it might have just been like from AI differences. Yeah, moving on real quick to the rank 4A1. I figure since he's in the pass, more people are gonna have him ascended if they have Hobgoblin in the first place. So that's why I'm doing it like this. In the future, I'll just be like doing rank 4, rank 5, like I said earlier. just because like I believe that would be more common. Anyways, back to the fight itself. It really, here the Ascension makes the fight feel the same, really. Like, I'm still needing to do all these light attacks to stack my maniacal charges, but I believe my special 2 should kill here, which is different from the rank 4 only because oh well, barely, but yeah, I mean 47 seconds, well, it's better. 5 seconds shaved. You'll see something interesting later. Moving on, I have this eye bomb just to show like, hey, at this point he's got like a little more range in a sense. I mean, next 2 fights are just slow. Just to be honest, like, it's really just utilizing his poison immunity here. So like, hey, I'm not gonna die or lose all my health fighting this eye bomb. I'll at least finish high health relatively. But yeah, this special 2 I believe will leave eye bomb at around 30 to 20%, which like could be worse. So yeah, spamming the lights. It's really all the same here. You don't have to do this relic into heavy into special 2. Oh, actually 13%. Yeah, it's pretty close. But yeah, you don't have to do that tech. You could do the like heavy charge in the air just like the special 1. And then intercept with your special 2, which is easier because it's unblockable, but the relic just makes it easier. Plus, I'm pretty sure that I'm getting my relic like faster than most other champs because he's a goblin. I believe there's something in the Sentinel relic that impacts him that way. Anyways, I'm showing this Gene here. This is not a great fight for him, punching up, because despite being a tech champ, he still crits, which is odd to say, but a lot of mutant defenders punish you for critting, so a lot of recent tech champs replace their crits, so you don't get punished. I feel like here, where I just have a bunch of exhaustions. In this fight, I'm also showing off his delirium reduction. A lot of people say like, hey, it's a negative because it's a reduced amount of time and it can be variable because it's based off your maniacal charges. It's worse. I wouldn't go so far. Like, for the most part, you're going to be getting it while you have a lot of charges, so it's going to expire fast, and it's like, yeah, it disappears quick. But yeah, you'll see here that my rotation did not kill, left her around 20%, so I'm just going to rush to my special 2, and I'm going to heavy charge just to get that lunatic laugh so those incinerates tick and actually kill her in a reasonable time. Well, quote unquote reasonable. It's still 74 seconds. But yeah, so punching up, I would not recommend Hobgoblin. It is honestly quite painful. I had to try a lot. Now we're on to the rank 5A1. We're finally punching equal, and sometimes punching down. However, for this dust fight, he actually takes the same around the same amount of time for me, just because at the end of the day, it is still a special 1, special 2. It's not like it can go any faster. However, I will say that while punching equally, you don't have to focus on spamming all the lights in a row as much. You can weave in a lot more mediums for power, well, without sacrificing too much of your damage. So if anything, he does feel somewhat better, but speed-wise, he's about the same. Like in here, I think it's the exact same 47 seconds. Yeah. But I guess the matchup's more consistent. Now we're revisiting the Jean Grey fight. Sorry, I'm all over the place in this video. But now that he's punching down here, since he's R5A1 and Jean is only a rank 5, he actually doesn't do it in the worst amount of time. Like, I take a minute in this fight, which could be worse, but yeah. Here, just trying to bait out this special, and then from far away, I start to heavy charge. There, I got lucky that she dashed into my special. That's probably my biggest pain point with Hobgoblin. It's that you have to, or you'd really want to do that special intercept thing to get that energy vulnerability for the damage. Otherwise, it's just it's just a pain doing it. Like, they'll dash back and forth sometimes. You bated breath. It'll take longer. Just all that shenaniganery. But yeah, 1 minute. Could have been luckier. Could have been unluckier. But it's an okay time considering he's fighting against inequity there. Anyways, we have the I-bomb again. This fight goes much better, or at the very least, I think it's a very fair amount of time. It's just back to using the poison immunity again. I don't know, there's really not much to say. It's like, the only thing I can really do is just gripe about his playstyle of that heavy into special one. Like, otherwise, he's pretty fine. I mean, people are gonna make a lot of comparisons to like Jack and Ironheart, which is fair, but to me, if a champ can do their matchup in a reasonable amount of time, even if they're like inferior to some other champion in every other way, like it's a video game. You can have fun with who you want. And while I may not know much Marvel lore, I hear that this Hobgoblin was highly anticipated. So we like Hobgoblin? Hey, he's usable in these fights. Here we got Thing. This is just showing off like, hey, Hobgoblin doesn't really rely on big attack increases. His main thing is increasing Incinerate, or his Incinerate potency. Yeah, here. So if you do have the chance to heavy punish a special, take it, because then you can remove that element of RNG associated with that special intercept. So I really do like this Thing matchup. It, compared to all the other ones, it feels a lot more like manageable, or rather consistent, I guess. Here, I just, instead of going for that heavy, I try to get the Relic for that Incinerate potency, and Thing melts. So, under a minute, very solid. I'm not mad about that fight at all. It's it's still a good time. These last two fights are me just showing like, hey, he can technically do them, but it's not very good. Here with Zola, because Zola gains so much power, you're just baiting a lot of specials. And here, I'm kind of like deciding what to do. In the end, I choose to go for that special one since it won't push him to 20, and it gives me enough madness to get my instinct, which allows me to parry heavy, which is nice for Zola, but that's where the niceties end, because here I'm just into the cycle of waiting for Zola to throw specials, and he's always got a bunch of power. Yeah, so this fight takes a while, and since I'm baiting special 2s here, it's not really like optimal, because I'm taking quite a bit of damage. However, I was pretty tired at this point. I just wanted to get through with this. But hey, here, he will kill. Like, Zola's cowardice doesn't really impact the incinerate damage, so he goes down in 77 seconds. So, not a timeout, but not my first choice for Zola. Here, I'm just showing Britain. I hear a lot of people say, oh, he can't take him, which I guess or he can't take her, which I guess is fair because, well, he crits and gets near shocked, but I think I want to make it clear that it's because he crits, not because he's applying Incinerate. Captain Britain is not like Onslaught, she only punishes bleed and shock. So, yeah. In addition, his damage is not impacted by Safeguard at all. It's just like, you're critting a lot. You're getting all these Neros. You don't really have a response to the Nero shocks, so... Not my first choice here either, but I'll at least finish this fight in a okay amount of time. Like, I'm gonna just go for the punish again, build a little bit more maniacal charges, and this special 2 will kill, and Cap Britain goes down in under a minute. So, yeah. So what's my final verdict? I think that Hobgoblin is not like a must pick up for Battlegrounds. I think that his rotation often falls short when you're punching up, and realistically most people are not going to max out this champion unless they really like him. At equal ranks though, he honestly does fine. It's just like being a tech champ that has only Incinerate with no replacements and still crits, his matchups are a lot more limited, and when you start exiting the class wheel, it comes back to, or he goes back to falling short a lot of the time. Like, I did not showcase the, champions like High Evolutionary, which is a tough defender, but it's just, in cases where inequity comes back into play, he just is quite slow. Like, take the Jean Grey, for example, even though he has class advantage. So, ultimately, I can't recommend, like, he goes in the deck above other tech champs, like, obviously Jack-o'-lantern. I would say, like, he's arguably closer to Ironheart, except Ironheart just has a lot easier of a rotation and just better results. That's another thing, his play style, it's very particular. It doesn't mesh well with me. It might mesh well with you, and if it does, that's great. I mean, it's somewhat unique. It can give you some fun, and if done right, it's not like it's not like he's timing out. You're still finishing the fight, and hell, you're finishing the fight in under a minute, which is a good score. But yeah, that is enough of Hobgoblin. Thank you for watching.